Speak.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another match of Renaissance Cup. We will be seeing this match between Batu, Sid 30, and Warp, Seed 19 in the lowest bracket. Um, so I think we'll be loading into the warm-up soon, and I believe both set warm-ups through DM, so this will be the first. This will be the first time I'm seeing both those warm-ups. Ro16. Oh, always Tanashi. Yeah, don't be desperate. Anyway, let's have high school, guys. All right. So some recap from last round's matches. Batu had to face Over the Hedge 2015 C3, and that went 0-5 in favor of Pesman 3, while Warp had to face Cookie 3 Seed 14 that 2-5 in favor of Cookie 3. And this will be a lower bracket match. Whoever loses will sadly have to leave the tournament. Okay. So, oh wow, 7.63 stars. It's just insane, the maps that these players are picking for warm-ups. And the first warm-up is starting. Alright, let's see what this warm-up is all about. Oh my god. Already a miss by Batu in the first like 10 notes of the map. But hasn't missed or had a 100 ever since. Oh, as I say that, there's the 100. Warp. You might expect will be somewhat comfortable with this map so far. Oh, they hit that. Oh, they trade misses. Warp on a random pattern, Batu on that pattern leading to the 1-6 mono. They hit that. Wow. It's insane. So I think we're looking at skill cut versus skill cut players. Seeing from their warm-ups, and I think their seed results kind of same. Well, Batu is more of an HR player. Fast HR player. Got the ninth highest score in the qualifiers. Warp is more of an HD player too. And also a bit of skill cut. Oh, that's a random miss. It's a weird miss on a single dunk. Still, both players still holding 97 on a 7.6 star map. Crazy. Too crazy for me. Hit those. Hitting those 1-6 comfortably. Whoa. Both misses on those 1-4 1-6 patterns. Pretty nasty. Nice warm-up. It's fairly hard. 30k difference, not so bad. I think we still have one more warm-up. And we should be loading into this. Wow, this map. This map is nice. David Min, my beloved. Was this? I think this was. I think either this. If I don't remember if it's this difficulty or one difficulty lower that was pulled in. I think it was it Suichi. I think it was the most recent Suichi as a free mod pick. No, it wasn't Suichi. I think it was BKTF. Yeah, I think it was BKTF. Let me check. Play Scaling Frontier. Okay, yeah, it was the inner on. Pulled as free mod for Blaze Scaling type of Frontier. FMT. Very hard to mod. This top tip though, pretty good. Oh, they're rocking HR and H. Batu is rocking HR. Batu is rocking HR while Warp is rocking HD. This could be a sneak peek for what's going to unfold in the match later. Warp's definitely a lot more comfortable with HD on this map though than Batu is with HR. Quite a long map actually. We're only 1/3 of the way. Hitting those off beats. So hard. It's so hard to beat with HD. Batu misses on those doublets. Warp still getting his combo though. Another miss on those 160 to the finisher, then another the 1/4 doublets. Really struggling on this map. Really struggling on this warm-up. But don't say that. Whoa, finally a miss. And another miss. To be fair, this part is fairly hard with hidden. Back to the regular pattern, here we go. That's a weird miss. That's like on a random TTD, I think. Anyway, map's about to end. Second of 2 warm-ups about to end. Miss on the single at the very end. But yeah, that's like a sneak peek for what we're about to see later in the match. Now time for the rolls. Wonder what the bans are going to be. Last round, Batu banned NM4. Warp banned NM3. We shall see as soon as we are able to see chat. There we go. 64. 60. Batu Ro64, Warp Ro15. So Batu chooses whether they want first pick or first ban. Are we maybe seeing NM4 ban from them? First pick, so Warp will ban first. HR2. That's actually HR2 maybe. What from Warp? I wonder. Because Batu is really strong HR2. On fast HR at the very least. BD2, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. BD2 does make sense, yeah. It's just from seedings alone, just from qualifiers alone, it's like one of Warp's weakest picks. Yeah, there's the NF4 from Batu. And Batu first pick, so are we seeing NHR? Yeah, there's the HR2. Fairly difficult map, say HR2. High SV, quite technical. BPM and SV still not on par. Quite similar to the last round, but it's definitely a lot more technical. A lot more 1/4, 1/6 stuff. Wonder how well Batu's fast HR reading will translate in this pick. But now, here we go. First pick is about to start. And in about a few seconds, as we wait for Bancho to load, there we go. Oh, Batu gets the first 100 on the singles, and another one that's on a finisher, so that might be a bit huge. But Warp trades those few hundreds from Batu with a couple of their own, and then some, which means Batu now has the lead from accuracy alone. Oh, they hit. Oh, Warp misses the finisher. Warp misses on that ninja finisher. And so Batu's lead will grow slowly, but that miss is still fairly at the start of the map, so combo wise that doesn't hurt too much. A miss is still a miss though. A bit of a break, they can see their combos. Couple hundreds, dropping a couple hundreds, but still no misses. Well, this is the easy part of the map so far. Whoa, that's an odd miss on a single, but they do hit that fast cat finisher. Okay, now for the speed tech section. Both are nailing the patterns, though Warp is getting a bit, well, a lot more hundreds than Batu. Okay, Batu gets a couple hundreds of their own, but still going strong. Still have the accuracy lead and the combo lead. No, we're now nearing the end of the map, and the map only gets harder from here. Wow, that's another miss. That seals the map in favor of Batu. And so as we near the end of the map, Batu with the comfortable 97,000 points lead. And so Batu will take his pick, and we are now take their pick, and we are now at 1-0. Next pick will be Warps. Will we maybe see an HD or something? Well, an NM is possible. Last round, Warp first picked and won. Alright. Let's be corrected. Warp's pick. And which map are we seeing? FM2 with a exclamation point MP mods free mod on the side. Fairly descriptive pick, I might say. Yep, you heard it here first. We have forced HDHR in Ren Cup. Anyway, I think we'll be seeing HD from Warp and HR from Batu. I personally think this is quite HD favored actually. But I'm betting the tournament, so hey, yeah, it's probably HD versus HR. Batu is a strong HR player, so maybe they can deal. Maybe they can deal with the stuff that this map throws at you. Warp's no slouch with their HD either. I have no idea what this is. Oh no, is this going to be a side read from Batu? Yeah, I definitely agree with Chat right here. Map is really good. I just tried the map with either mod earlier. It felt nice to play, even though I couldn't pass with either mod. But yeah, map's starting right now, and we're seeing HR from Batu and HD from Warp, as expected. Batu with the first set of hundreds. Quite a lot of them actually. Oh, Warp also dropped the SS. So first 10 seconds, like 20 seconds into the map, no SSs already. Oh, Batu with the first miss. That's, I think, on a 1/4 pattern that followed a 1/6. To be fair, this part is quite hard to read with Hard Rock. Well, most of the map is, for me at least. But yeah, Batu definitely struggling with FN. Got their first set of misses already, and their act is only below 97. Meanwhile, Warp still has yet to miss. Axe still on the respectable 98, mid 98 level. Oh, getting a couple hundreds of the doublets. Oh, but another miss from Batu. That will only let the lead grow in Warp's favor. Okay, here we are with the offbeats. Both players nailing the offbeat section so far. Okay, we're back with the technical part. Both still holding their combos. But Batu definitely getting a lot more 100s. The map's about to end with an FC from Warp. Yeah, that's an FC from Warp. A respectable FC, 4300s. 1.01. 1.01 million score. That's a strong score. And yeah, now the scoreline is 1-1. Both players getting their picks so far. Now it's Batu's time to pick. DT2 was banned and NM4. So HR1 is still there, but HR1 is, oh, there's the NM3 pick. This is a crazy speed map. A lot of uncomfortable patterns, difficult doublets at really high BPM. Will be interesting to see how these two players fare in this pick. Alright, the map has started. First couple measures, they're still holding SS. It's pretty cool. Oh, Warp's the first one to drop the SS though. I think that's only 1/100. Yeah, that looks like 1/100, so it's pretty clean. Still the lead is in favor of Batu. And I think Warp dropped the second. Meanwhile, Batu is still holding the strong SS. And whoa, as I say that, Batu drops the SS with 100 of their own. But Warp trades with that's like 3 or 4 hundreds in a row. Does look like it, and they're like on 700s right now. Batu is still on like 200. Oh, Warp gets the first miss of the pick. And so the lead is only going to grow in Batu's direction. Well, that is unless Batu messes up really hard somewhere in the map. And we're only halfway in. Batu's still holding the strong FC. So, another 100 from Warp, but they're now at the combo cap. This pick looking strong for Batu right now. Another 100, but still having the strong 99.8 accuracy. And as I say that, they dropped to 99.7 something accuracy. And another 100. Two-thirds on the way in. Both players now holding strong combos. But oh, I was just gonna say Batu still has yet to miss. But now they missed. Still a fairly clean one, to be fair, but that's like a minus 0.5% accuracy drop. Still with a fairly strong act lead though, so the lead will become smaller due to the combo difference, but as soon as Batu hits the combo cap and if they're still holding this accuracy, then they will still have the lead. And yeah, the map's about to end. Batu just needs to hold this combo and they will take their own map. And there's the last note, the finisher, the spinner. And there we go. 13k difference in 13k point difference in favor of Batu. 5 misses. Oh, that was a lot of misses right there. Well, at least it was all clumped together. So that's only one set of misses. Still have the higher accuracy. 3100 difference. Batu takes their own pick. It's now 2-1 in favor of Batu. And there's the immediate HD2 for Warp. Oh boy. This is going to be a rough. I don't. Batu is going to have a rough time, I think, with this HD2. And map is now starting. Whoa. Both players struggling with Ack on the first few measures. But Warp's looking to recover. A bit better. Whoa, that's a miss for Batu. And whoa, a lot of hundreds, then a string of misses on those offbeats. And yeah, this is definitely difficult to read with HD. Batu's definitely having a rough time with this pick. I'm honestly surprised. Well, actually, to be fair, Batu still had enemy for the ban, so yeah. So yeah, Warp is looking to be coasting to another point with their second pick of HD2. And unless they mess up, and they will have to mess up really, really badly. Mess up on the level of their computer dying in the middle of the map for Batu to have the chance of recovery at this point. Warp actually recovered pretty well from those huge set of 100s early in the map. Wow, that's a funny miss on the pre-forts. Another miss on the 3-4s, yeah. 3-4s are hard. 3-4s are hard to win if you're not used to playing HD. Misses on that single note before the 1-6. Warp having a bit of troubles with accuracy. They're like dropping to high 97s, low 98s. Still a very comfortable lead, to be fair. It's like 330k and growing. A really, really strong pick for Warp. And with the map nearing its end, this is guaranteed to be Warp's point. One 1.009 M. That's a respectable score. 5100s, no misses. A comfortable second point for Warp. And it's now 2-2. And at this point, we may have ran out of picks for Batu. And now I'm out of picks, yeah. NM5, oh, it's the stamina pick. This is going to be fun. Whose fingers are going to die first mid-map is going to be the challenge going into this pick. Only 6.3 stars if I remember correctly. Map is not really that fast in terms of BPM. Not really super dense. But for like 3 minutes or so, it just does not stop. You really are just going to feel your fingers hurting at some point while playing this map. And God forbid they somehow tie this map. But we're still yet to see. And here we go. Map starting. Whoa. Calm down, Nacho. Alright, first few measures. First like, oh. That's like 4 misses for Warp early on into the map. We're still not yet in the combo cup, so that might not hurt as much as if it would have been a mid-map miss, but still it's a miss. And there's now like a 3% difference in accuracy. Batu looking very comfortable with this pick. This is looking to be a good pick for Batu so far. But hey, we're still like in the first quarter of the map. So, yeah, as I say that, Batu misses. Fairly clean miss though. But we're already past the combo cap. That's going to hurt a lot. Oh, they trade misses though. They trade misses there. So they're like even in combo. Batu with the accuracy lead, and that's where much of the lead is coming from. Okay, hitting those 1/3. Whoa, that's a miss. Traded by Batu, like 50 combo in. And a couple of 100s of their own. Still with the accuracy lead. Combo is somewhat even. Sorry. So I guess this is going to be a challenge of who will be able to hold a higher accuracy between them. Well, another miss from Batu. Still with the higher accuracy though, but the lead is slowly shrinking by virtue of that combo difference. And I think Warp has recovered fairly well since that last miss 600 combo ago or something. Couple 100s there. I think that's only 100 or something. Nailing that 1/3 in the middle of the 1/4. A miss on the finisher. That's wow. They're definitely having trouble on this pick. But yeah, with that miss, lead is growing in Batu's favor. As I say that, Batu misses. Now lead is going to shrink. This is looking really close, but we're nearing the end of the map. Batu needs to only hold, and they hold. And so Batu gets their 3rd pick. No breakpoints so far. All 5 picks so far has gone into whoever picked them. So it's 3-2. Warp's pick comes next. Looks like there's the NM1. Fairly challenging 1/4+1/6 map. The Abekobe, the mirrored 1/6 in the mirrored 1/6 mid string is quite difficult to hit. But I think these two players can play it. But we shall see. This is interesting. Picking NM1 in a match is usually a confidence pick or something. I spare you with the HDs. Not this isn't normal NM1 with pattern check yet. It's fair. Structurally it still looks like one, to be fair, but yeah, the patterns themselves are quite difficult. I guess if you're a bit used to the old meta of 1/4+1/6 maps that are, some of which can have some weird patterning, you'd be more used to this kind of map. But maps like these have fallen a bit out of favor in the current PP meta. So all things considered, the map is a bit unique. Well, Alright. Warp with the comfortable accuracy lead so far. No one's still missing though. As I say that, Warp drops a lot of accuracy. Whoa. Batu gets a first miss of the map. And it's pretty close to the combo cap too, so they would be getting maximum damage from that miss. And with a huge act drop to boot, now there's like a 2% accuracy lead for Warp. Alright. Weird 1/4 patterning section right here with that isolated 1/6, but both players are hitting the patterns fairly well. Not seeing a lot of act drops, but Batu finds some miss in that longer string before the break, quote unquote break. So lead is going to only grow in Warp's favor. Looking to be yet another strong pick for Warp so far. And we're already 2/3 of the way in. Yet another miss. I think that was on a DKD something. Alright. Oh. Whoa. That's a huge note lock. And yeah, barring any huge mess ups from any really huge mess ups from Warp, this is going to be comfortably their map point. There's the events. Both players are getting the events fairly well. Batu getting a couple of act drops though. Whoa, they missing on that 1/6 KKKK into the DK 1/4 DK. Yeah, Batu's really struggling with the weird patterning on the 1/6. Getting a lot of misses on near the end of the map. And yeah, that's a comfortable win for Warp, around a 180k difference. Only 3 misses. Respectable, I must say. And now the scoreline is 3-3. Still no break points. If this keeps up, we're going to see a tiebreaker, which will be exciting. But now for Batu's last pick, HR1. Yeah, from their seeding scores, HR1 is not really in Batu's favor. It's like one of their lowest scores in qualifiers actually. But I guess they're banking on Warp being worse on hard rock in general. Oh, right. I think I need to mention this. This is no usual HR1. This is a full-on stream map. This is a full-on stream map with those what you call those recent PP patterning, recent PP stream patterning or something. I guess there's some weird on-beat DDDK that can catch players off if they're not comfortable reading HR streams. And it's really, really long. In most map pools, a map like this will be tiebreaker length already, but here we are, HR1. I guess this pick will be a matter of who can farm HR streams better. The map's about to start. We get the horse girl in the background. Someone. Oh, yeah. Understandable that Batu gets caught off guard by those 1/3s. Still early into the map, to be fair. That's a weird miss on the NDDK. But yeah, so far only Batu with the misses. Both players struggling with accuracy though. Warp only at around low 96, high 95. Batu recovering quite well. We've seen low 92 from them so far. Now they're hovering around mid 94. But Batu finds a miss. Fairly clean miss, so no lucks there. But still, it's a miss. It's a miss for Batu. So the lead will only grow in favor of Warp. Well, assuming they can hold their combo fairly well. Okay. But yeah, so far. Oh, that's a lot of misses. That's a proper note lock near the end of the stream. And yet another set of note lock misses. And with those two sets of misses, that's a huge swing in favor of Batu. They trade misses in that one part of the stream, but fairly clean misses so far. Whoa. Another set of misses for Warp. Yeah, definitely struggling with this HR1. HR streams are fairly hard, to be fair, if you're not an HR player. Wow, they nailed the 1/3 DD. Couple hundreds for Batu, but both are not missing on those 1/3 finishers. Batu has recovered to the combo cap. As I say that, a note lock traded. Okay, both players trading misses there. So yeah, okay. This stream is just hard. It's fairly long. It's a fairly long stream too. And both players get out of that stream with Batu in the clear lead so far. That's an odd miss on the one half, but sure. Still a fairly comfortable 77k lead for them. But hey, we're still 3/4 of the map in. I think this is the last set of streams. Maybe the last stream, I don't know. Couple misses there, traded immediately by Batu. And yet another set. Wow, that's a proper note lock. But they recover fairly well after like 4 misses or so. Yet another miss. I still don't think those misses are enough to swing the whole 76k or so lead towards Warp. And there's the 1/3 nearing the end and the BPM change, which they nail just as well. There's yet another set of BPM changes at the very end of the map, but they're like on single finishers, so it's whatever. And pretty much the pick has ended in favor of Batu, and we will be seeing a 4-3 scoreline in favor of Batu. Not a single breakpoint so far. We are on pace to seeing a tiebreaker in this lower bracket match. Both players definitely fighting for their tournament lives. That was a rough map in general for both players. And we will be seeing the last pick of the match from Warp. Warp will have to win their map pick, their last map pick. And there it is, HD1. I think we'll be seeing a tiebreaker. I think we'll be seeing a tiebreaker here. Like, I guess this pick will be like 300,000 points difference in favor of Warp. Because this map is hard. It's a density hidden as Over the Hedge 2014/2015 calls it. And uh it's quite difficult to count too because it's on compound timing. So like it shows us 133.3 BPM, but you're actually playing like, I don't know, 200 BPM or something. I think that's how it feels like, if I remember correctly. It's really good map, really good hidden pick, but it's really rough if you can play slow density hidden as well. Oh, whoa. Warp finding the first hundreds though on those odd doublets that are really difficult to hit time without ghost tapping. But still with the lead because Batu trades with a fair few misses of their own, and yeah. Whoa. Both players are struggling. Whoa. Batu is actually in the lead. It's quite interesting to see. Oh, okay, we're seeing a lot of misses from Batu. Yeah, it's definitely difficult to read. While Warp has recovered fairly well from the first set of misses in like the first verse of the song. And Batu cannot seem to find their footing in this slow hidden map. Nearly half of the way in, and the lead has grown to 151,000. Warp definitely showing that they can play slow hidden. Yeah, I get the feeling. That was a spam. That was a spam of trying to recover your reading in the middle of a string. Which, if you can play hidden, usually fails either way because hidden is really hard. Slow hidden like this is really hard. That's a whoa. As I say that, there was a miss from Warp. Still a fairly clean one, to be fair. And they have recovered quite well. Whoa. Map's about to end. Not much is happening for the rest of the map, if I remember correctly. Okay, there's still that one Warp is asking in chat, are you sure? Capital S, sure? You want to mod this? Oh, okay. Batu is reconsidering the mod pick. Hello, can we have the at here tiebreaker between Batu and Warp? Thank you very much. I don't know how the map is like, but they're expecting an easy bit hard with mods. Alright, map's about to start. We might be seeing no mod from both sides, judging from chat. Oh! Batu is pushing through with hard rock. This will be interesting. Mod advantage on one side. Whoa. Of course, they misses that ninja finisher. First note to be first, not that bad. Whoa. That's another insane ninja. And well, Batu misses and understandably so. Still, lead is not that large, primarily due to the mod advantage. I'm fairly sure Warp has yet to miss in this map. Meanwhile, Batu found yet another miss. And another one. That's like the fourth set of misses so far. Which only means that the lead will grow in Warp's favor. So far, this tiebreaker is looking to be in favor of Warp. Missing on that cut pattern. But whoa, that's a proper note lock on the stream. That's a huge swing and lead. Like 10,000 points? Swinging towards Batu, and now Batu has the lead. That was... It's actually crazy to see how well Batu is holding on with their hard rock combo. As I say that, a random miss unlike DDD. Fairly clean one though, and they still have the mod advantage. So even though on paper their accuracy looks quite similar, not really because of the mod advantage. Yet another miss. That's like 3 misses. More than enough to swing the lead towards Warp. This tiebreaker is looking really close so far, and we're only halfway in. Whoa, yet another set of misses from Batu. And a lot of misses there. Now on the more technical parts. And yeah, Batu struggling with Act. Warp, yet another miss from Batu there on the finisher. Meanwhile, Warp is holding quite well with their combo. And well, fairly well with their Act. More than enough to have the lead be growing in their favor so far, and it's grown to 34k already. Whoa. Whoa. How did Batu anticipate that finisher? That's crazy. They managed to avoid the miss on that ninja finisher, only to miss on that DDD KKD 1/4 plus 1/6. That's so rough. Alright, now for the dense 1/4 plus 1/6 section of the map. Batu fights another miss. Warp is holding quite fairly well. As I say that, on a set of misses from Warp. Fairly clean one though. But I note luck section. Batu trades with a single miss of their own. But so far the lead doesn't seem to be shrinking. On the contrary, it's only growing in favor of Warp. The hard rock gamble for Batu doesn't seem to be paying off. And as we're nearing the end of the map, Warp will have to catch some massive set of misses and act drops for the score to swing way in favor of Batu, which we're not seeing right now. On the contrary, we're seeing those set of misses from Batu, and the lead has only grown to nearly 110k. 110k. There's the last note, and Warp wins the tiebreaker by 111,000 points. The hard rock gamble didn't pay off for Batu, unfortunately. And so, Warp wins the match, 5-4. GG, well played to both players. And sadly, this is the end of the tournament run for Batu. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing in the tournament. Well played so far. Massive respect for playing all those picks that you have difficulty for. As for Warp, they will be advancing in the lower bracket, and they will be facing next round Vendel. They will be facing Vendelicious in the next round. This will be a 19th seed versus 8th seed in the lower bracket. Warp will have to prepare quite extensively for the next match. For the next match. Alright, so in 4 minutes there will be another match between Never and Chmekwe. How do you pronounce it? Chmekwe, Chmeko, yeah. Never versus Chmeko, and I don't know who would be casting that or streaming that. Yeah, but let's wait for it. I think it will be in the same stream. Until then, see you soon. Thank you for watching.